We're live.
Good morning.
We are live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
I'm so glad that you're here today. We are gonna talk about it. Today. We are here on Let's Talk About It. I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
I'm Brian K. McNeill.
And we are going to talk about it. Our
You ever
topic
do
today
things?
is
Doing it big
or
playing it safe.
one or the other.
You ever do anything big?
What's the benefit of doing it big, and what's the benefit of playing it safe? And is there really such thing as safe? And we are going to talk about it. We will be right back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Once again, like. Thank you for joining us today. Good morning, Glenda. How you doing?
You guys ever take a trip anywhere? You ever go anywhere on a trip, like a vacation? And then when you get on a vacation, you get to decide, am I going to just play it safe, stay in a hotel room? Or am I going to venture out? Do it big. Have a good time.
Yes. Or what about just in life, period? What are there decisions that you have made to play it big or play it safe? And what's keeping you from doing one or the other?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That happens probably daily.
I have to say, early on in my life, I was intent, well, not earlier on, in the middle part of my life, I was intent on playing it safe, doing what was necessary, going to school, going to work 40 hours, saving in the 401k, saving so much of your money, paying your taxes, this, and that. Everything was safe, structure, and in line with playing it safe. And then,
you want the cashew, you want the orange?
As safe as it was, 2008 hit.
And what happened in 2008? Tell the tale. Now wait. Let's do the setup. You had been saving money in a 401k.
Yes.
For how long? About
since the beginning. So first of all,
what's the beginning? 10 years, 20 years?
I'm gonna tell you. So I will have to say 10 years. Yeah, 10 years.
Okay.
Saving abundantly for 10 years. I mean, I saved
in a 401k through your job.
Through my job. My job, first of all, my job had matching 100%, and I was saving 35 to 40% of my salary from the beginning of ever starting the job.
Okay.
I was sitting like in what do you call it? In a safety zone. I was far from retirement, right?
Yes, but you had been there. You have been doing that for 10 years.
For 10 years.
And at that time, you had accumulated a savings, your 401k
of at that point it was it was almost at $200,000.
Almost $200,000 over 10 years that you had saved through your company's matching 401k program.
Yep.
And then 2008 hit, and a lot of you guys will remember 2008 because we had a financial collapse in this country, a mortgage collapse, banking collapse, and auto industry damn near collapsed.
Yes.
Okay. And then a lot of people took a hit when that happened.
I was about to say, and a 401k collapse, because at that time, it went from fully funded to nothing. Like it took a hit down to practically zero overnight.
So you lost almost $200,000 overnight.
Yeah.
How'd you feel? Great.
I felt like playing it safe was a crock of crap.
You felt like by playing it safe, you lost substantially.
Absolutely. And for so many years prior to that, I was like the banging the drum of playing it safe. You got to be prepared for the future. You got to play it safe. Now it was diversified, meaning that all the stocks was not in the same place. All of these things, I had a lot of safety precautions in place, and it still went wah to nothing. That was the not the benefit, but that was the drawback of playing it safe back then.
Let me tell the sad tale. Good morning, Sister Glenda. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Brother George Allen.
Hey, Brittany. Good
The
morning.
sad tale of Scottie Pippen.
Hmm.
Scottie Pippen is one of the 50 greatest basketball players of all time. And almost all of his NBA career, he was grossly underpaid. He started to get good. He made an all-star team, and his contract was up. And his owner of his team was notorious for not renegotiating contracts. So he offered Scottie Pippen an $18 million contract for the next 6 years. Okay. $18 million that's going to be paid out over 6 years. All right. And Scottie was like, he grew up poor. A lot of times playing it safe is because of your environment. He grew up poor. His dad was in a wheelchair. His brother was in a wheelchair. They didn't have all the money. Okay. Somebody offered him $18 million guaranteed over the next 6 years. And the owner of the the team said, look, this contract is going to be outdated in about a year. So I'm going to encourage you not to sign it. But if you do sign it, I'm not going to renegotiate it at any time. I promise you.
Good morning, Dr. Bella.
And Scottie Pippen was like, well, I have to take the money, because I have to protect my family.
Mm-hmm.
So he signed the contract. And free agency came next year, and players on his own team that didn't even play nearly as much got contracts that was double his. And throughout the league, he was one of the lower paid players. But his owner refused to renegotiate because I told you I'm not going to do it. Mm-hmm. Not only that, when Scottie got that contract, he was so afraid of losing money that he invested in all kinds of safe investments. Mm-hmm. Okay. He got this annuity, that mutual fund, all the safe stuff. He put all his money. His financial plans was talking about it years later. Man, Scottie bought so many annuities and stuff like that. And so he was trying to protect himself, playing it safe. Playing it safe kept him underpaid for the most of his career.
I want you to say that again.
Playing it safe kept him underpaid, grossly underpaid for most of his career. Most of his payday, he'd be making the 8th or 9th most money on his own team, being the second best player to Michael Jordan. And it was embarrassing to him. Every year he was embarrassed, and it caused him to perform badly and talk bad about management and all kinds of stuff. He would just behave poorly and all that kind of stuff. But he was grossly underpaid. It was obvious he was grossly underpaid. But he did that because he was trying to play it safe. Playing it safe will keep you grossly underpaid.
Playing it safe. So let me say this again. From 1999 until 2008, which is almost 10 years, I was making good money, but I was not utilizing. Good morning, Jacqueline. I'm glad you're here. If somebody could tag Melissa for me as well, I would appreciate it.
Melissa Price.
But I didn't get to enjoy the money.
Right.
Not during that whole 10 years, I didn't get to enjoy the money because on top of saving, I was living beneath my means by almost 50%. Beneath, like what I could afford, I was living at less than almost 50% less. Thinking, of course, responsibly, I'm going to have this in the future. I'm going to have money longer. I'm going to be able to do these things later on. Only to get hit by 2008, where I found out, you have nothing. You have nothing, for the future, and you didn't live in the now. Both of those things played the reality of playing it safe. What was the benefit of playing it safe in those cases? Put your light on, please.
My light on? Oh, yeah. Yeah. it taught an expensive lesson there. Very, very expensive lesson.
Money that I earned that I never got to enjoy. Hey, Mom.
Is that Miss Melody? Miss Melody, she's a born again rapper. Steve Harvey tells a story about how he had a good job.
Mm-hmm.
He had one of those good jobs, but he discovered his passion. He's telling stand-up comedy. You know, he did an open mic night and won $50, and it brought him to tears. But he won $50, and the girl that he was with said, "Why are you crying? It's only $50."
Wow.
He says, "You don't understand.
She didn't understand.
I just got born.
Wow.
I just got born. I just found out what I want to do with my life. You know." And he got that money, and he ended up leaving the safety and security of his good, steady Eddie paying job to become a multi-millionaire. Now, it don't happen like that for everybody. Oh, no. But for him, it did. Just like the story of the sand dollars. It don't happen like that for everybody. But for him, it did. He left his good, steady Eddie $30,000 a year paying job with benefits to pursue his passion and became a multimillionaire owning land in 3 states.
Come on, Dr. Deborah. Yeah, so, excuse me, with playing it safe or playing it big, what are you going to choose? A lot of times we think playing it safe is the long game, the long run. There's a lot of variables, and there's a lot of benefits to playing it big.
Yeah.
If someone would tag Melissa Price for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to share. I got my calendar yesterday, and I want to share it.
You know, without playing it big, without giving yourself a try, you never, ever really discover who you are. Discover who you are.
That's the benefits of playing it big. But I also want to say, like, playing it big is not often common. Playing it big is not often.
It's very often against the grain.
Absolutely. It's very often against the grain. Playing it big can sometimes be considered a little bit quirky. And it could, sometimes in many cases, it could be considered a little bit crazy.
Warren Buffett, one of the great financial minds of our time, says you can't get rich being an average thinker. You can't get rich thinking like everybody else. You just can't. And he's even alluding to you got to be a little bit off.
Dr. Beverly said, my resignation said, I'm afraid to lose. However, I'm losing while I'm working here.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to jump, even though I'm skydiving for you. I'm never behind for you, but for me, I haven't started yet. I'm never behind for you, but for me, I haven't started yet. Today, I do not regret to inform you that this is my last day working here. Thank you for the knowledge, and thank you for the friendship. And I signed my name because I was tired of
playing safe. Signed my name
safe.
To it because I was tired of playing safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's playing it safe. Let's get it together here. It's for some people. It's for you. Okay. There are some people that don't have it within them to not play it safe. Okay. Some people can't stand it. This
my earrings.
Okay. And some people can't stand it. It's suffocating. It's breathing. The last time I had a job, I asked them formally to fire me. You know, so the next time you guys laying off, you can lay off me too. Because I couldn't do it on my own because it was giving my life. Before I got the job, my life was loopy and upside down. There's Melissa Price. And then when I got the job, I got some stability, regular pay, paying bills, but I was dying.
How so?
I didn't like it. I didn't like having to go in there and clock in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like having to be confined. I didn't like being told when I could take a bathroom break. I didn't like any of that stuff. I didn't like getting off that way. I didn't like it. And I didn't like the feeling that I was succeeding. I was successful there, but I was working hard to be successful there. But what if I had put the same energy into my own business? That nagging thought just drove me batty. Now that Melissa Price is here, we can start the party.
Yes, so I definitely wanted Melissa to be here to see this because I received my calendar, my tree calendar, on yesterday. Now I love this calendar. It's beautiful. I just took it out of the package. This is the tree calendar, and what's unique
It says
about
know
it,
your roots on it.
it's a tree zodiac calendar. It actually provides you with insight on the roots behind when you were born, similar to a zodiac calendar. The benefit of the or the difference of this calendar is that it doesn't go out by the year. It's you can use this calendar year after year after year because it's informational and the dates are not going to change. So I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. And for you all who know,
What do you mean the dates are not going to change?
so it tells you the dates of the 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 season of your month,
Astrological
your
sign.
zodiac, your tree
Right.
zodiac
Mm-hmm.
is going to say the same. So that's what stays in there, and I really like that. And she gives you some insight into what it means. So I'm going to just read mine. You got if you want yours, you're going to have to get your own. I am born January 12th, and I am the birch tree, and it is considered the achiever. Birch signs are often highly driven and motivate others. It's December to January. They
December 24th.
to January 20th.
Yes.
Yes, thank you,
Because the
thank you.
astrological sign of
Birch. And they're often highly driven and motivate others. You're always reaching for more, seeking better horizons, and obtaining higher aspirations. Birch signs, just like the tree, are tolerant, tough, and resilient. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're cool headed and natural born rulers. I think that's accurate. You're often taking command when a situation calls for leadership. You are a natural leader and best at taking the lead. When in touch with your softer side, you also bring beauty in otherwise barren spaces and brighten up a room with your guile and charming crowds with your quick wit. Your sign is compatible with vine and willow signs.
now again, this is a tree zodiac.
Tree zodiac calendar. And
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
This is beautiful. It's one first one I've seen myself, and I really really like it. Let me catch up the comments, okay? Felicia Gardner says good morning. Melissa Price says yes. Thank you, Mama Lisa. What's the special holiday on yours and Brian's birthdays? Okay.
So on mine, it's a national youth holiday on January the 12th. I think that's January. Yeah, January the 12th is a national youth holiday. And Brian is all the way in the back in November. And his,
This year in September, baby.
I know, let me keep going.
Okay.
October.
All right. So
Here
while
we
she's
go.
doing that, Arthur Lynette says, good morning, everybody. Melissa Price says, Lisa is definitely an achiever. Birch tree all day. Dr. Deborah Dunson says, yes, I love that calendar. It was a great hit with the ladies at HEM Fellowship on Sunday. HEM Fellowship on Sunday.
Healing and Empowerment Ministries.
Healing and Empowerment Ministries.
I gotta go another one. She tells that it's very informative. It's very, very informative. So the 25th is Buy Nothing Day. It should say Buy Cigars Day.
Buy Nothing Day, but it's also the seeker and turn up to the tree.
And he is the seeker, and
The
his
elder.
true is the elder. The elder.
I believe in myself and trust in my ability to succeed in all that I do. Elder types tend to be freedom loving and sometimes appear to be a bit wild compared to other Celtic tree astrology signs. That's true. Okay. I do love my freedom. That's why I couldn't stand the job. I felt so confined. I need to be able to have freedom of movement for me to feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
So Melissa Price,
I think
good
it's
job,
beautiful.
Melissa
I
Price.
love it. Great job. It's
Can
beautiful.
anyone on here watching this get it? If they want their own, what do they have to do?
You can go to lessonsandlegacies.company.site, and Melissa, you can put that
Please put the
in
link
the
in.
comments
Okay.
as well.
Dr. Deborah says she loved that calendar. We said that already. Dr. Beverly says, and it's crazy how I have taught my children to never play it safe. Now she's being very, very transparent this morning, talking about her own life. She goes, and it's crazy how I've taught my children to never play it safe. I've always wanted them to have the best out of life while I'm dying to life. I've always told my children that God chose me to be your mother, and I got to be a mother, and now I get to happen to life. I showed them that the world is wide open for whatever they wanted. Go get it and believe that I have your back. Dr. Beverly, that's not uncommon. It is easy for us to encourage and cheerlead and encourage others to take a shot, take a chance, like we talked about yesterday, taking a chance. But sometimes for our own sake, we just can't do it. You know, go, 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 go. You could do it. You could do it. Well, not me.
Other than that, always gotta have something to say about Capricorn. It is our season. It's almost Capricorn season, and the Alpha and Omega. Come on, haters.
Starts tomorrow.
Don't be mad because we end the year and we start the year. That's right.
You do. Okay, good. Melissa Price says, I'm a vine. You're compatible with me. Who could not be compatible with Melissa? Arthur Lynette says January 10th. That's her birthday, I guess. Felicia Gardner says, wow, I need one. You do. I'm telling you, it's one of the coolest things you're ever going to own.
It is. It's a beautiful
Melissa
calendar.
Price says, you can order here. Thank you for posting the link, Melissa.
And this is what the calendar looks like. It is beautiful.
Glenda Say says, love that calendar. Felicia Gardner says, thanks. According to Jacqueline says, my struggle since I was 20 was playing it small. I'll talk about it. For me to play safe, kill that baby. For me to go ahead.
For me to play safe, I had to play big. I wanted to be a regular cosmetologist, and God kept pushing me to go bigger. When I began to be recognized throughout the country, customers came from other states, and when people would come to me from other states, they made their way to my salon. They did not know they would feel so safe. So safe playing it big. Of course, my children are experiencing the same thing. I love that.
Awesome.
Melissa said there's fun facts about trees and people, visualization exercises centered around trees, and a meditative coloring page.
Love it.
365 national holidays too. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. And Melissa also says, thank you so much for sharing my Melissa and Paw B. Alternate says, I'll be ordering mine, Melissa. I'll call you, sis. That's see, she's trying to show off that I got Melissa's phone number.
Beverly said, no, Brian, it was more than just being a cheerleader. I pushed mine off like eagles do their own babies. Yeah. Remember my saying, who can beat you? Then who can beat you? So who can beat you? I remember, I don't know if that's...
I'm just now taking my own advice.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Yes. And that often happens. But I also want to share something else.
Before you go there.
Yeah.
A poem by Guillaume Apollinaire, a French poet. Come to the edge, he said. They said, we are afraid. Come to the edge, he said. They came. He pushed them, and they flew. Come on, man. Push them off the edge, and they'll fly. I love that poem because it's brevity of it. Yes.
It's beautiful.
All right. Now, what else you got? You got some more nother stuff. More nother stuff.
So I received a second package in the mail, and this package came to me. This came to me from Arizona. And hush up, September, baby. I don't know who she was talking to. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, this one, I didn't understand it when I first got it because in the envelope were several other envelopes. And in these other envelopes, they were all labeled with different things. One was labeled encouragement. Another was labeled holiday. Another was labeled birthday.
I get it already.
And what I thought was they were getting it all done for the year. Let me give you all your flowers all at one time. That's what I thought. But then I opened them up, and they're in here are the most beautiful and creative things that I have ever seen. This first card was in the holiday envelope.
I want y'all to see this. Now, it's hard for you to appreciate the dimensions on it, but there's actually more than one dimension on this cover.
I think you can open it up.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay.
And possibly show the dimension a little bit more.
I don't know how I can do that, maybe. Okay, but there's layers and dimensions. There's like 3 layers on the cover of this. And it's beautiful. Warm Christmas tree, and it is. This is actually a gift card. I mean, you got this in the first page, which is actually, it's like as if someone took an actual leaf and taped it to a page. So you have these cards, these multi-dimensional cards.
That were made.
Handmade. They almost had to have been.
Yeah.
By Sister Jacqueline Rosier.
Absolutely.
What an
They're
amazing
beautiful, and
gift,
I
Jacqueline.
loved every one of them. I
These
love every
things
one of them.
are very high quality. They're pretty. They're pretty to look at. They're pretty to touch.
I wish that you could really get in to see that they are three-dimensional. Let me see if there's another one that I can show you that actually shows.
It's as if you took flowers and put them on a card. Dr. Deborah Dunn says beautiful.
They
with
really
exclamation
are,
points.
but I don't think
They
the video
look-
is doing.
We're not doing it justice on this camera, but
doing
I'm
it
telling you,
justice.
these things look and feel like they should be very expensive. Put it that way.
Absolutely, they are beautiful.
These are not what you get at the Hallmark store.
No, not at all.
Look at this one here. Oh, come on, baby. See, she actually has a ribbon. When I'm touching, this is a real ribbon.
It's beautiful.
Tied to and put on the card. How beautiful is this thing? And it's actually something layered on top. And then look here. Oh my gosh.
If you got a gift card you give it to someone, what up? Y'all remember my story about the gift card. Now imagine you're sending a gift card to someone for the holidays, but you don't just want to put the card in an envelope or a bag. And this has got a little room for
a slot
for the gift card to go into the envelope. It's so pretty. All of them are beautiful, and she's got them for so many different occasions.
This is high quality, expensive. I mean, you would pay a lot of money for these cards and feel like you still got a bargain. Jacqueline Rosier, did you create these, my sister, yourself?
She said, made from scratch. We'll send some to whoever wants some.
Now, because you got to sell them, okay, Jacqueline? So if they wanted to buy some of these cards from you, or is there a site that they can go and look at some? I don't imagine it could be a site because they look like they all are.
This is so beautiful. Oh my God.
We're not doing it justice, man.
Anyone who is the butterfly people or loving butterflies, this is so gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous. It
is amazing work, Melissa. I'm telling you.
See it. You can't even make. I can't.
We're trying and we're failing.
I'm trying to let you guys
know how awesome these things.
I think that's hurting it. There you go. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. This card is about hope, and it's got the gold butterflies on it.
Wow. And look, now hold it up a little bit. Now, where my finger is, watch my finger. This is actually
three-dimensional.
The butterfly, okay?
Yeah. The butterfly.
Felicia Gardner says, girl, you got major skills with fire emojis and heart emojis.
Absolutely. It's so, I think this one is my favorite. I don't think anyone is getting this.
How can you pick a favorite?
I think this one is my favorite.
The hope one?
The hope one with the butterflies on it.
It is gorgeous.
It really
we
is.
know some people with butterflies, Butterfly Nation folks.
Yeah. And
let's talk about these two audacious ventures. Melissa Price, how clever is that? A tree, based upon a tree, not your Sagittarius or Capricorn, but based upon when you were born, what tree properties like birch and elder, like we've had for Lisa and myself. And pretty, and every single day, and it also has motivational thoughts and even a motivational coloring page. How beautiful, Melissa! That is a big, bold. You went for it on that, my sister. You went for something, and you accomplished it. And then, according to Jacqueline Rosier, wow, yes, Jacqueline is just showing off some muscles, okay, flexing on us. Oh my gosh, Jacqueline! I don't even think I'm doing it right, showing how much I appreciate the beauty and artistry of what you have done.
She says, Brian, these are my first fruit offerings.
Thank you.
Should you want to bless and send a love offering, I have 2 nonprofits I give to.
Okay. Now, please put both of them there, okay? Because there may be others besides Lisa and I that want to contribute to or be a part of. And the easiest way to do that is with our giving. That's the easiest way that we can be supportive. Okay. Melissa Price, I really am proud of your work. She says, thank you, Paw. Y'all are lighting my spirit for the day. Don't be afraid to put your passion out there. Yes, and yes.
Yes.
If you're going to do it, why not? Go for it.
Absolutely. Who favors the bold?
Victory favors the bold. Victory favors the bold. Some people say victory favors the brave. It's close enough. Okay, victory favors the bold. There's no winning in playing. I mean, how many analogies? You can't steal second base with your foot on first. All the fruit is out there on the limb. You can't discover a new land until you're courageous enough to lose sight of the old land. Okay, come on. There's a lot of them. Okay, you're going to have to. Victory favors the bold. Yes, yes. And not only the bold in big things like sailing or something like that, or discovering new lands, but even in the regular stuff, in your regular day-to-day job even. Michael Jordan tells a story about Dennis Rodman. They had this drill that they used to run in practice where they have to all run in a line and they had to keep pace with whoever was in front. Okay. And then once they blow the whistle, whoever's in last place has to run up to the first place, and then everyone has to keep pace with that person as they're running. Okay. And no one can pass that person until you can get to pass them. Okay. And Michael Jordan tells a story. They used to hate when Dennis Rodman would take the lead because everyone else would try to take it easy on everybody else. Jog at a steady pace. But when Dennis Rodman take the lead and you can't change positions until someone catches him, he run to the front and pew, gone. Okay. And they would be hating it because they can't stop running until they catch up to Dennis. Okay. And he would take off all the time. Okay. And they would be suffering to catch up to Dennis. They would do all they got to do because he played his life all out. Now that caused him to be extravagant and crazy a lot of times, but in practice and in the games, he went all out, man.
All out. Jacqueline said, let me send to all of you. I have hundreds. Put your addresses in the message box. I'm sending more to Brian and Lisa. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, we're going to bless people with them. If you give us permission to, Sister Jacqueline. I don't want them to just sit here. We're going to keep Lisa's favorites in the house.
I'm going to keep my favorite for me.
But there's some people that we want to bless with your beauty.
Right, but use them for the holiday. So like celebrating you. I celebrate people all the time. So whether it's their birthday or just thinking about them.
Look at the inside of that card with the roses and all that. That's just gorgeous. Jacqueline, Melissa.
It's beautiful. Playing it big.
Skills.
And this holiday ones, oh my goodness, that is.
Do you have a gift or a skill that you're playing small, that you're not playing at all? Okay. I told this story on this broadcast a few times already, but one of the best singers I ever heard in my whole life is my ex-wife. Okay. I used to think she sang better than Yolanda Adams. Okay. But we were married for 3 full years before I ever heard her sing a single song.
Wow.
How can that be? She was married to me for 3 years and I didn't know she was a singer. And the first time I found out she was a singer, someone asked her to come and sing at a wedding up in New York. These are people in New York that knew she was a singer, okay? They knew in New York. She had a reputation up there. So we go up there, and I got the baby with me. I'm holding the baby, and she goes up there to sing. I didn't even know she could sing. She sang 2 songs. Natalie Cole, Our Love Will Stand Tall as the Tree. Our love, as wide as the sea, all that kind of stuff. And she sang another gospel song, and my jaw was on the ground. I couldn't believe it. I'm holding the baby like, I could not believe it. She had this gift that she had not been using, And somebody else in the crowd says they couldn't determine which one they enjoyed watching more, her sing it or me reacting to her sing.
She has a beautiful voice.
Jacqueline Rose said, I can make personal cards as well. Your personal messages for personal. And Jacqueline got some skills, y'all.
That's beautiful.
Y'all should reach out to her for that.
Absolutely. That is beautiful.
Jacqueline also says, yes, Brian, when she is ready. I am getting me CDs to bless others. So anointed. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. But anyway, since that time, I put her out there and she sang in several plays and
She sang at one of the events that we put on.
She came to one of our events and sang. And now my youngest daughter, is an anointed singer. Now she's not only an amazing singer, but she's actually a trained singer. She took lessons, vocal lessons, classes, even went to college for it.
Absolutely, Dr. Beverly, I agree.
Whoa,
Jacqueline, maybe you should teach a class on how to make those cards.
they are gorgeous. Okay, it seems like every single one of these cards,
They were unique and beautiful in their own way.
they should cost like $50 each or something.
How could you? They are gorgeous.
We did not do either, and we tried to be effective in our communication. We're pretty good communicators. We did not articulate how awesome Melissa's tree and how clever it was today. We fell short, but I want you guys to realize that's beautiful work.
No, he was talking about Deirdre singing, not Lisa singing. Although
No,
I
Deirdre's
can't.
my last wife, my current wife, my last forever wife. Okay, I had a wife before Deirdre. Okay, truth be told, I had 2 wives before Lisa. Okay, two. So this is my final. Okay, 3rd time is a charm.
Amen. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have a relationship with Deirdre that I do.
Oh my God, they're buddies. My ex-wife and my wife are buddies now. They even have a crazy nickname they call each other. You want to say it?
She is my sister wife.
Sister wife. How can you? What?
I do. I love her, and she loves me, and we both love Elijah.
Yes, my son. Melissa Price says maybe after the show, take a pic of the cards,
Yeah,
fanned out, and post so we can see them better.
we can
Okay,
try.
we can do that. We got a table in there that we do that black table. And Melissa Price, thank you, Paul. Y'all are lighting my spirit for the day. Don't be afraid. We did read that. Don't be afraid to put your passion out there.
Absolutely, yes.
3rd time's a charm.
Time's a charm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna do that picture, Sister Jacqueline.
We'll try to do some pictures of both the calendar and the cards. They're beautiful.
They almost can move you to emotion. That's how beautiful those things were.
Dr. Deborah says my ex-husband's new wife and I call each other the wife-in-law.
The wife-in-law. Wow. She's the wife-in-law. Wow. But I think that's a testament to your spirit, okay, Lisa, that you guys are buddies.
I guess.
I blame you for that. Blame her for that. Your openness and your friendliness and your desire to be helpful wherever you can be.
Amen.
I mean, from the first moment she met her, because I was never going to introduce him.
He was going to leave me in the car. He was going to leave me sitting in the car.
I ain't going to have my ex mess up my new good. Come on. I was never going to do it. But if it was up to me, I wasn't going to introduce him at all. I ain't going to keep those. I ain't going to mix them up. Nah, that was then. This is now. Okay. But one night we dropped my son off. I went in the house to take my son in, and my ex-wife Deirdre said, is she here? I was like, yeah, she's in the car, and I'm trying to leave. Have her come in. I'm like, dang. She wanted to meet her, and I didn't want to do it. You remember that night, right?
I remember that night. She was gracious. She was lovely. She was hospitable, and she was beautiful. She was smart, and just what I expected from Elijah's mom.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Bella says, Lisa is easy to love. Of course, Brian, you should know that. And also, maturity is great when 2 grown women get together and share sisterhood. And I think that matters too. Yes. The fact that they were grown women.
We've been on trips together.
Yes, we have.
We get along.
We went to New York together in a car. I had those 2 women in the car, y'all. Cat Ivy, everybody knows their lane. That's dope. Yeah.
Exactly.
How you doing, Cat Ivy? Cat, were you here earlier when we showed Melissa's book and Dr. Jacqueline Rosier's cards? You would love them.
Melissa's calendar.
Melissa's calendar. It's a calendar so unique. A tree calendar. Never heard of that before. And I love it, Melissa. Oh,
absolutely. Man. It's good.
We might need, where are we going to put that? We might need 2. Okay. Because I want to hang it somewhere.
It should be hung. But I was initially when I ordered it, I thought I would hang it out downstairs, like in the kitchen, like you normally hang a calendar. But I want this closer to where I am, so I will
here,
probably
maybe
put it in my office somewhere.
Yeah, we got to drill a hole in the top center of it.
Yeah,
we got to punch a hole in it.
Mm-hmm. But I like it.
I like it a whole lot. I just think it's Melissa again. Melissa Price. How many times since we've known Melissa, she has impressed us with her cleverness, with her creativity. Uh-huh. Yeah, girl, you late though. Okay, Lisa's holding it.
This is the calendar, Cat. Again, it's the Know
A
Your
tree
Roots,
calendar,
the tree
yeah.
zodiac calendar. Mama Lisa, do you think I should do a digital copy so people can carry it in their phones?
Great idea. Great idea with the same pictures. Great idea, and sell it. And I want to help you to sell it. Oh my gosh. This is warming me, Melissa and Dr. And Jacqueline Rosier. Your creativity this morning is warming me. Today's topic was to play it big or play it safe. That's not the topic. Dr. Beverly says, I believe Melissa captured the spirit of righteousness and trees. Believe it or not, they may look like a tree, but they do have their own story. Right, Melissa? Yes.
Thank you, Jacqueline. She says, Brian and Lisa, I have been making unique personal thank you cards for you two with a surprise for each. Almost ready.
What? I see now. See, that's what's called a teaser. Mm-hmm. That's a teaser because now I want it, Jacqueline. Now I want it. You said that. Now I want it. We have so much good and creative within us. If Lisa and I together could make each one of you, infuse each one of you with more juice, infuse you with more energy, infuse you with more courage to play your life bigger. Play your life bigger. Let that light shine. Stop putting your light underneath the bushel. Do your calendars, create your cards, make your t-shirt, make your jewelry, tell your speech, write your book, sell your art. Come on, man.
I love it. I love it. Thank you from Melissa to Kat. And I think it is great.
What's Kat's birthday? Kat, what's your birthday? Kat Ivy, tell us your birthday and we'll tell you what Melissa's card says about you. So that'll be fun. We could do anybody's birthday, really. But since Kat is playing with us, let's do that. Okay. Beverly says, go ahead.
Beverly says, y'all do exactly that Monday through Friday from the Empowerment Duo Network. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I want you to play bigger, man. You know, we say it over and over, and it's almost corny now. Check Kat's birthday, January 18th.
So we read her. Okay. She missed it.
Okay, go ahead. Before you do that, it's almost corny now about how at the end of a person's life, they talk about the things that they didn't do and they didn't try that they regret. No one ever regrets staying at the company. I mean, talk about no one ever regrets not. They don't regret. They do regret not trying things bigger. That's what they regret. They do regret not taking that trip. They do regret not making that phone call or meeting that woman that they've always desired. Those are the things that people regret. Go ahead.
So, birch, Cat Ivy, the birch tree is ours, you and I. Mine is January the 12th. Yours is January the 18th. It says, I constantly achieve my dreams. I constantly achieve my dreams. And I think it is awesome. Your special day holiday is the National Winnie the Pooh Day.
January 18th is National Winnie the Pooh Day.
Absolutely. And I think Glenda asked for hers.
Glenda?
Yep, Glenda is
May 1st. Let's do it. See, this would be kind of cool. But yeah, man, you got to let your light shine all the way. And between now and the end of the year, I am making the push in a business push. And here's my business push as Lisa looks for that one. I want to have more conversations. I offered, hold on, baby. I offer one-on-one selling your services consultations. Okay, it takes about 30 minutes. And I put out the links for that too. So, but those are still conversations. And it's my goal to have more conversations with people between now and the end of the year. If you have a service, if we've not yet ever had that sales conversation, and it's free to you how to sell your services, I could reveal to you a secret to unlock a door that you always need to unlock. It will cost you no money, only the courage to schedule. So I do want to have as many conversations. We have 8 or 9 working days left in this year, depending upon if you work New Year's Eve or not. 8 or 9 working days, and we don't count Saturday and Sunday as working days. If you work on Saturday and Sunday, those are bonus days. But if it's just weekdays, we only have 8 or 9. You can make a major difference in 8 or 9 days.
Absolutely. So for May, I think she said May 1st, willow is the
Yes.
tree representative for you. And it goes on to say willow. And the willow is I am observer. I am the observer of my thoughts.
What a cool concept.
Absolutely. You're creative, intuitive, and highly intelligent. You have a keen understanding of cycles and inherently know that in every situation has a season. This gives you a realistic perspective of things and causes you to be more patient than most tree signs.
All right, but listen, we're gonna have to get going because it's 9:44. Melissa Price says, "Oh, this is so fun. Thank you guys for sharing this. It took a long time to get this finished the way I wanted, and I so appreciated the sharing." You're very welcome, Melissa, because we love you, and it's awesome, and it's easy to share. So we're about to thank our guests today, our consistent contributors, and the way we do it is with greeting songs and greeting logos. We so look forward to our time spent with you.
Yes, and if you want your own tree zodiac calendar, go to lessonsandlegacies.company.site. The link is in the comments, and you can have your own.
Reach out to Melissa Price if you don't recall all of that information, but Melissa Price is on here, okay, and she can help you get it. Glenda Tate Williams, welcome back, my sister. Glenda's been around as long as she earned herself a greeting song, and it goes,
Glenda's riding on the freeway with makeup in her pink Cadillac.
Come on. Felicia Gardner says, yes, thanks for blessing us. You guys blessed us today. I'm warmed up by this mail. Brittany Thomas has a song as well.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany.
Brittany Thomas.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany.
It's
your time. It's your time. Yeah. Hey, Brittany.
Good morning, Brittany Thomas. We also remember all the times that we had a chance to share Brittany's art and jewelry with us, her handmade beads and bracelets and all that. They're beautiful. Mr. George Allen, a.k.a. Chef Rev, has his jam as well. Chef Rev's jam is, why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Nah. Good morning, Chef Rev. How you doing, man? That's
Absolutely.
My brother. He's another one of the cool examples of people who've become my friends through the show, through this broadcast. Dr. Beverly has a logo. It goes, Dr. Beverly, it's on the show. And if you ever see out in public, he's supposed to yell, Dr. Beverly.
Good morning to you.
Dave Chappelle Show, if y'all remember the Dave Chappelle Show, the logo, one of the things the show got famous for is I'm Rick James, bitch, right? I'm Rick James, bitch. And he said people would bump into him all the time and say that to him. I'm Rick James, but even at Disney World. And he'd be like, please, can you stop calling me that in front of my kids? Jacqueline Rosier has a song as well. She has a logo and a song because according to Jacqueline, that's what I like to say about her.
Jacqueline Rosier, pretty little girl that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you are mine.
Dr. Beverly says, I know my tree is a mimosa tree. My tree of July, that's my July birth tree. And I know that holly is regal and they often take position of high status and leadership with innate wisdom and never shy. So, Melissa, I hope I'm right. I found that out years ago when people kept telling me about my potential, and I always looked to a tree. Now, there's no way that it's not right. I'm going to tell you why it's right, okay? It's because there's more than one right. There's more than one way to be right. Just like there's more than one way to skin a cat, although why would you ever want to skin a cat? Okay.
Why would you want to skin a cat?
But there's more than one way of right. Okay, so we know that's the truth. Miss Melody, did she have a jam? Other than Miss Melody, she's a born-again rapper. Okay. Julie, you missed a good one today. She goes, late in the game, had my head in my business game this morning. About missed you completely. Well, we're happy that you popped through, but we've had some beautiful sharing today.
And you are correct, Dr. Beverly, the holly tree is your tree. and it symbolizes the ruler, and the quote for the holly tree is, "I am a winner, I am a conqueror, I am a leader, and I am a ruler."
How about that? So she got it from another source. So it's the holly tree. Yes, yes, yes. Scroll, baby. Who we got for songs?
Who?
Dr. Deborah Dunson is here.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategies and funding coach.
Is Miss Phyllis here today?
Yeah, we saw her for a second.
Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Hey, Miss Phyllis.
We got Melissa Price here.
Oh, that's right.
Bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price. Thank you for sharing with us today. Did we do Miss Felicia's jam?
Felicia, we love you. You're
the one for me. Good morning. Author Lynette is here because at this table we sit.
Making it legit.
Because when Lynette hits the show, good morning, Author Lynette. How you doing, my sister?
So the March tree.
Baby. It's 9:50 already. Okay.
I think we got everybody.
We did Glenda.
Mm-hmm.
Man, where's my buddy Bill? He didn't show up today.
No. He might be sleeping.
He's probably doing big things.
That's right. I think we got everybody.
No, we didn't. We didn't do Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Find out what she means to me.
Julie Ray Hammondtree. Cat Ivy is so important to us as people. We got to come up with a jam that Cat likes. Okay. Oh, we did find one.
Mm-hmm. But I can't remember what it is.
She makes, Dr. Beverly gave us one for Cat Ivy. She's making mimosas and she's making sangria and something. I need the reminder of Cat Ivy's jam, Dr. Beverly.
Bill is working today. Melissa said, I'm sure it's a busy season for him. Absolutely, absolutely. I hope that we didn't miss or overlook anyone. If we did, please count it to our head and not to our hearts.
We do have a jam for Cat. It's not coming to me right now off the top of my head, but if you guys could give me a quick reminder, we only got 1 minute. We got to go. Okay. Today is Tuesday. I did get a message last night from Julie Ray Hammondtree. Where's my story time, Brian? And I said, it's story time with Paw B is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights only now. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights at 9 p.m.
And ladies, today is the third Tuesday, which is the final Tuesday of the year. Women Empowerment Networks is tonight at 7 p.m. Too. And if you haven't registered, just go to womenempowermentnetworks.com and you can register for tonight. You should receive the email shortly if you haven't gotten it already. We look forward to hanging out with you tonight to let the year go out with a bang with our women's empowerment. We are on day 11 of our Jumpstart 2022. And I'm telling you, God is revealing some tremendous things to us in this resiliency journey.
I'd almost forgotten about that. We're going to talk tonight at the men's meeting about a year in review. I want everybody to tell their story of their year. Tell the story of your year this year.
I love
tonight.
It. Tonight is Women Empowerment Network. Julie Ray says, I love trees. My son is Forrest. I love that. When a name like Hammondtree, I am a tree hugger. Going way back.
Amen.
Well, your tree is the ash tree for March, depending on what part of the month you're born in.
Dr. Beverly
we can look at it. That's tomorrow.
Yes.
Dr. Beverly says,
yes, Melissa. Right. Yes, Melissa. I needed to know who my children are. And for some reason, I looked at a tree and did my research as well. And I call my children the trees of righteousness. I have a July tree, a November tree, a March tree, a February tree, and a September tree. And I just wanted to know who God gave me to take care of. Melissa, you are the best. Amen, amen, amen.
I love it.
We got to go.
Women Empowerment Networks tonight, 7 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. And don't forget to have sex.
We already did.